Jai Hind everyone. I am Megha Gupta, Assistant Professor in CSE Department at AKGEC Ghaziabad. So today I start a topic that is recurrence relation, which is come under in Discrete Structure and Theory of Logic Unit 5. So in this presentation I will discuss about recurrence relation, order of recurrence relation, degree of recurrence relation, and then types of recurrence relation and some examples of recurrence relation, that how to solve that relation. Okay, so come to the topic, that is recurrence relation. So what do you mean by recurrence relation? Basically the procedure of finding the terms of a sequence in a recursive manner is called recurrence relation. Or we can say that a recurrence relation is an equation that recursively defines a sequence where the next term is a function of previous term. In simple language, we can say that when we have to find the next term by using the previous term, we will use a concept that is known as recurrence relation. Yes, this is a simple example of recurrence relation, that is the Fibonacci series. In this series, basically I have to find the Fn. I have to find the Fn value by using the previous two values, that is n minus 1 and n minus 2. That is the Fibonacci series. For example, I have to put the F0, means 0 element. Then here I use minus 1 F and minus 2. So basically when we find F1, then we are using like F0 and F minus 1 here. So we are using previous value and we are calculating the present value, and in this type of concept we are using the concept that is the recurrence relation. So what is order of the recurrence relation? Basically the order of the recurrence relation, or we can say that difference equation is defined as to be the difference between the highest and the lowest subscripts of AR. Means AR is a recurrence relation where we have to find the difference in between the highest and the lowest subscripts of the relation, so that we are getting the order of that relation. For example, I use the example here, that is AR plus 3AR minus 1 equal to 0. This is a recurrence relation. As you see here that we have to find the AR, so we are using the AR minus 1 term, that is the previous term here. So in this for this recurrence relation I have to find the order. So what will be the highest subscript here? R is the highest subscript, so we have to subtract the highest lowest subscript from the highest. Lowest subscript is R minus 1, so we have to subtract R minus 1 from R, so we will get R minus R plus 1. Cancel out these two R's, so we will get 1 as in order of that relation. So order of this relation is 1. Similarly, for the example second, we the highest subscript is R and the lowest is R minus 2. So R minus 2, that is equal to 2. So the order of the given relation is equal to 2 in this case. Now we are using the third example, that is AR equal to AR minus 1 plus R square. So here the highest value is R and the lowest value is R minus 1. So we are getting 1 as an order. Now come to the next topic, that is the degree of the recurrence relation. So basically the degree of the recurrence relation or differential equation, we can say that the highest power of AR is the degree of that relation. Means the highest power in this example is 1. 1 means R to the power 1 is the highest power here. So the degree of the equation is 1. But here as you see that the highest power is 2 or 0? 0. So degree is 0. Here we are using the highest power as 1. So degree will be 1. So this is the degree of the recurrence relation. Now come to the next topic, that is the types of recurrence relation, from which the question will come in the exam. So there are two types of recurrence relation in discrete structure and theory of logic. One is your linear homogeneous recurrence relation and second is your linear non-homogeneous recurrence relation. So linear homogeneous recurrence relation, we can say that the relation is linear homogeneous when, if and only if the condition fr is equal to 0 is follows. In that condition, the relation is your homogeneous relation. For example, I take an example here, that is AR equal to AR minus 1 plus AR minus 2. So in this case, if you see here that AR minus 1 minus AR minus 2 equal to 0. So this is 0, means FR is equal to 0. So that type of relation is known as linear homogeneous relation. Now come to the next topic, that is the non-homogeneous relation. When the FR is not equal to 0, means if I get here like AR minus 1 minus AR minus 2 is equal to something value which is dependent on R, that is not equal to 0. That means this type of relation is non-homogeneous relation. There are two types of relation here. So the important thing is how to solve the homogeneous recurrence relation and non-homogeneous recurrence relation. So let's start with the homogeneous recurrence relation, that how to solve the homogeneous recurrence relation. So we are following some steps here. The first of all, we have to find the roots of the given equation. So basically the question is given in the form of an equation. So we have to find the roots of the given equation. Then according to the type of root, we have to find the solution of the given homogeneous recurrence relation. So first of all, we have to find the roots, and depending upon the root, the solution is as follows. First condition is of distinct roots. When we are getting the roots in the form of distinct roots, then the solution of the given recurrence relation will be in the form of this, where alpha is the root of that equation. So when we have multiple alpha value, then we are using solution as in this form. Now come to the next type, that is the equal root form. This is the second condition. Second type of roots will be given in the question. That time the solution will be in the form of this. Here we use alpha to the power as in common value because the roots are equal, right? And in case of complex roots means when we have the roots in the form of iota basically, then in that case the solution will be in the form this. Gamma to the power r a1 cos r theta plus a2 sin r theta. Basically this is the magnitude which is solved by this alpha square plus beta square, where alpha and beta are come from the roots of the equation. Like we have complex roots in the form of alpha plus minus iota beta. So this is the value of alpha and beta here, right? So these are the types of roots will be found, and accordingly we are solve the homogeneous recurrence relation. So let us understand this topic by taking an example which is very important. Like here I used a equation, a recurrence relation basically, which is AR minus 7 AR minus 1 plus 10 AR minus 2 equal to 0. Here the FR is equal to 0. So we will understand that this is a type of homogeneous recurrence relation with some given values, that is A0 is equals to 0 and A1 is equals to 3. These are known as boundary conditions, or we can say as initial conditions, right? So first of all, we have to put the value of AR is equal to A alpha to the power R. A alpha to the power R. So in the given equation, when we put A alpha to the power R in place of AR, then the equation will be in the form of A alpha to the power R minus 7 A alpha to the power R minus 1 plus 10 A alpha to the power R minus 2 is equal to 0. This equation is converted into this form. By taking common as in A alpha R common value, then we get 1 minus 7 by alpha plus 10 by alpha square equal to 0. So here you can see that this is a quadratic equation which can be solved and used for finding the roots of the given recurrence relation. So first step is to find the roots of the recurrence relation. So in this case, by factorize this by middle term splitting or anything else, we can say that alpha is equal to 5 and 2. So there are two roots coming from that equation, that is 5 and 2, and 5 and 2 are the form of distinct roots. So this is the type of distinct roots. So here the solution of the given equation is AR equal to A1 alpha 1 to the power R plus A2 alpha 2 to the power R. So this is the given solution of the recurrence relation, but we have initial conditions given in the question. At that case, we have to find these constant A1 and A2 by using the initial conditions given in the question, right? So put R equal to 0 and 1 in the given above equation, right? So R equal to 0 as in we have A0 is equals to 0 and A1 is equals to 3 given in the question, right? So R means R ki value 0 and R ki value 1, right? So we use R equal to 0 here in the solution equation. When we put R equal to 0, then we have A1 5 to the power R, that will come 5 to the power R plus A2 2 to the power R. So basically something power 0 is equal to 1. So it will automatically come A1 plus A2. And A0 is equal to 0, that is given in the question. So 0 is equal to A1 plus A2. This will form a equation, that is we denote as in first equation, right? Similarly, when we put R equal to 1 in the given solution, then we get A1 is equal to 5 A1 capital A1 plus 2 A2. So by putting the A1 is equal to 3, we get the second equation that will be in the form of this form, right? So by solving these two equations, so we will get A1 and A2 value. How I solve this? Like A1 plus A2 equal to 0. Similarly, 5A1 plus 2A2 is equal to 3. These are two equations. So I multiply this with 5, and by using the elimination method, I get 3A2 is equal to 0. Is equal to minus 3, right? So A2 is equal to minus 1 here. By putting A2 in this, we get A1 is equals to plus 1. So this is how we solve these two, first and second equation here. So A1 is equal to 1 and A2 equal to minus 2. So put that constant value in the given solution, in the solution which we previously find according to the roots. So the solution is AR equal to A1, A1 is 1, 5 to the power R, minus here is for minus 1, 2 to the power R. So this is the complete homogeneous solution of the given equation. So let us consider another example here, that is equal to AR minus 4AR minus 1 plus 4AR minus 2 equal to 0. So here similarly I put A alpha to the power R in place of AR. So in place of AR I put A alpha to the power R for finding the roots, right? For finding the roots, so roots will come alpha is equals to 2 comma 2. So this is the second case, means this is the condition of equal roots, right? So in case of equal roots, the solution of the equation will be in the form of this. This means AR is equals to, here we use variable, number of variable is equal to number of roots in the question. I get 2 value of alpha here, so I used 2 variable here, right? A1 plus A2R with alpha to the power R. This is the solution required, solution of the given homogeneous solution. But here we have boundary value, that is A0 equal to 1 and A1 is equals to 6, right? A0 is equal to 1 and A1 is equals to 6. These are the value which is given in the question, right? So put R equal to 0 here in the solution. So A0 is equal to A1 plus A2 0 whole 2 to the power 0, that is 1. So it will become A1 is equals to 1 automatically. Then R, put R equal to 1, that is A1 is equals to 6 here. Then you will get A2 here by putting the value of A1 in the equation. So we are getting A1 and A2 as in value, that is 1 and 2. So easily we can write as solution of the given homogeneous solution is 1 plus 2R 2 to the power R. This is the required solution in case of equal roots, right? Hope you will understand it. Now second type of homogeneous relation is non-homogeneous relation. So this is something different from the homogeneous, but we have to use the homogeneous in case of non-homogeneous solution, right? So to find the total solution of any non-homogeneous recurrence relation, we have to add the homogeneous solution into the particular solution of non-homogeneous solution. Means basically the meaning of basically this line is you have to find the solution of non-homogeneous recurrence relation. So then we have to find that, then we are just finding the homogeneous solution and respectively particular solution of that given relation, and we have to add both two, so we will get the required solution of the non-homogeneous recurrence relation, right? So for particular solution, as we already understand that how to find the homogeneous solution for any given recurrence relation, so let us focus on first particular solution, how to find the particular solution for non-homogeneous solution recurrence relation, right? So basically for non-homogeneous recurrence relation, we have to use the use some values that is constant, that is in the form of table I used here, right? First condition is if we are having b to the power r in the right hand side, means in the FR term, then the solution will be in the form of this AR equal to AB to the power R. But there is two conditions available in this condition, with this condition that if the roots and the value of b, if the roots and the value of b is same, right? For example, I use 2 to the power n, right? And alpha's values is 2, 2, right? So in this case, the alpha value is matched with this b value, right? So in this case, we have to add here alpha to the power, how many times of this value is repeated in the alpha, like 2. So alpha to the power 2 is added, right? So this is called the multiplicity, and we discuss in the question also. Now next question is, if we have VR with respect to polynomial, then the solution will be like this. And if if we have only polynomial equation at right hand side, then the particular solution will be like this. If we have sin r or cos br as in right hand side, the solution will be in the form of this. If we have br sin br in the right hand side, then the solution will be in the form of this. And if we have br cos br in the right hand side, then the solution will be in the form of this. So this is the required table which is used for solving the particular solution for the non-homogeneous recurrence relation. Let us understand by taking an example. And this is the common and the very important example for understanding the non-homogeneous recurrence relation. So first of all, you have to recognize that this is the non-homogeneous equation, as this is not is equal to 0 basically. So this is a non-homogeneous recurrence relation, right? So first of all, by finding the homogeneous relation, for non-homogeneous recurrence relation, we have to find the homogeneous solution and also particular solution. So first we have to find the homogeneous solution. So here we have to find the homogeneous solution by putting, as we all know, that a alpha to the power r. So this is equal to 0 in case of homogeneous equation, right? So we have to find the roots. The roots will be 2, 2. So this shows as same that b to the power r is matched with the alpha value, right? So this is used in further solution. So according to homogeneous solution, the equal roots concept, we are getting the solution here. We are getting the solution is like a1 plus a2r 2 to the power r. This is the required homogeneous solution. Okay, then here we have to find the particular solution, right? For particular solution, you have to see the right hand side and match this value with the table, with the previous table we are using here, right? And try the solution which is given in this table. So basically, for the particular solution, the value will be in the form of b to the power r, right? 2 to the power r in the question. And I said that if we have alpha matched with this b value, then we are using the multiplicity with the value, right? R in the form of r means if this is the value which is come from the table, that is a b to the power r means a 2 to the power r. But here the alpha value is 2 comma 2, which is matched with this right hand side value. That time we are using r to the power the multiplicity of alpha, right? Means alpha is matched 2 times, right? We have alpha value that is 2 comma 2, which is same as in b, but both the values are same, so we are using r square. If I get here 2 comma 3, then only single value is matched, then we are using only r here, r to the power 1 here in this solution. So we are using r square as we have alpha is equals to 2 comma 2, which is same as b to the power r, that is equal to 2 to the power r. And the multiplicity means r to the power, that is multiplicity, which is same as the number of roots matched with this value. This is the multiplicity basically. This is the important concept here, right? So the particular solution will be, we have to put this AR in the given recurrence relation like this. Means in place of AR, we have to put this a to the power r, r square. So in place of AR, we use this, right? So in place of AR minus 1, we are putting this, means in place of R, we are using R minus 1, right? Here. Similarly, in place of R minus 2, we are using that R minus 2 and equal to 2 to the power R. This is a major concept in this question. Now I have to compute the value of A. The value of A, which is a constant value, right? So how to find the constant value here in case of particular solution? So basically you have to open all the brackets here by using some normal concepts like a minus b whole square, a minus b whole square here also, then multiply the terms with the constants and compare the LHS values with the RHS value. Means if I have in LHS 2 to the power r values, then compare both two and find the value of the given constants, right? So that is how by comparing the terms with RHS, we get A is equals to half. We get A is equals to half, like, right? Like here, we are open it like this, minus 4 A 2 to the power r minus 1, r square plus 1 minus 2r, right? Plus 4 A to the power r minus 2, r square plus 4 minus 4r is equals to 2 to the power r. This will be the open out form, right? So now multiply this with this and compare 2 to the power r terms with this term. By getting this all, we get A is equals to half, right? So the solution will be homogeneous plus particular overall, right? But this is the particular solution required. This is the particular solution by putting the A is equals to half here. This is the particular solution. So the total solution will be homogeneous means A1 plus A2 r 2 to the power r plus 2 to the power r minus 1 r square, right? So this is the total solution of non-homogeneous equation. In this case, if boundary conditions are given in the question, after finding this solution, we have to put the boundary conditions according to given in the question that time, and we are finding the another constants A1, A2, A3 and so on, right? So by finding all the constants and putting them into the equation, you will get the total non-homogeneous equation solution. So in this question there is no boundary condition, So we skip from here. No need to find the A1 and A2 here because there is no boundary condition in the given question. Okay, so this is the process how to solve the non-homogeneous and the homogeneous recurrence relation, right?